Why there are no sex scenes in Tarantino's movies. Quentin Tarantino loves breaking taboos. From language to drugs to violence, his films have it all, except sex. This has puzzled viewers over the years. The only instance of love-making in his oeuvre is in Jackie Brown. It's a scene between Robert De Niro and Bridget Fonda's characters. It's brief and extremely casual. Is there a reason for it?
Sex is not part of my vision of cinema.
Tarantino says.
And the truth is that, in real life, it's a pain to shoot sex scenes. Everyone is very tense. And if it was already a bit problematic to do it before, now it is even more so.
Tarantino insists he's got nothing against sex scenes, but he'd only shoot one if it was essential to the story.
So far, it hasn't been necessary.
The director doesn't want to do superhero movies. He hopes they will soon go away.
You have to be a hired hand to do those things. I'm not a hired hand. I'm not looking for a job.
Quentin hated school and dropped out at 15. The only subject he liked was history, because it was kind of like the movies. Yet he has an IQ of 160, which is genius level. He found work as an usher at an adult movie theater. Then he worked at a video store in Manhattan Beach.
When people ask me if I went to film school, I tell them, no, I went to films.
He also observed his customers, noting their tastes. This influenced his later directorial choices. His first movie, Reservoir Dogs, was a surprise indie hit. Tarantino himself played a minor role in the opening scene. He famously discusses the meaning of Madonna's Like a Virgin. When Madonna saw the movie, she sent him a note.
It's not about dick, it's about love.
Tarantino likes to leave 20% of the movie unseen. A typical example is not showing the contents of the suitcase in Pulp Fiction. He does it, so the movie is really yours. Tarantino has always been proud to call himself an entertainer. And what can be more entertaining than movies? Well, some would say sports, but not Quentin.
I don't go to sporting events.
He once said,
to me, torture would be watching sports on television. One thing I don't understand is that average American moviegoers cannot watch a movie for 3 hours. Yet they'll watch a stupid, boring, horrific football game for 4 hours. Now, that is boredom at its most colossal.
Today Tarantino is worth $120 million. But he used to be so poor, he couldn't pay his parking tickets.
I was actually in jail 3 different times for tickets. I was picking up some dialogue, but I wasn't in there for that. It was easier when you're broke to do the time.
Tarantino has always said he'd retire after 60. He has already written 2 best-selling novels, so there won't be a problem with finding a new career. He turned 60 on March 27, 2023. His final movie will start shooting this year, called The Movie Critic. It's based on Pauline Kael's life. Then the director will ride off into the sunset.
I've been doing it for 30 years, and it's time to wrap up the show. I want to leave you wanting more. I don't want to become this old man who's out of touch, when already I'm feeling a bit like an old man out of touch when it comes to the current movies.
What's your favorite Tarantino film?